the slowest train ride in the world, the Glacier Express. This train travels through the beautiful landscape of Switzerland at a slow pace, so you can soak in the great view. This beautiful view does have a big price tag. So how can you take this train in a cheaper way? And what are things you can expect while traveling with this train? Let's find out! Hello travelers and welcome to my channel. My name is Gwen and I make videos about traveling and specifically traveling by train. In my last video I told you about the cheapest ways to travel on the Bernina Express. In this video I will tell you about the Glacier Express. What to expect? You can take this train journey in different seasons. In winter you can expect a snowy winter wonderland with glaciers. It almost feels like you are on another planet, because the scenery is mostly white. In summer you can expect lakes and waterfalls. It doesn't matter in which season you take this train, you will always have beautiful views. And it is really slow. Entire route can take up to 8 hours. Cheaper ways. There are two cheaper ways. A cheaper way to take this train is by using an Interrail/Eurail or a Swiss travel pass. But keep in mind that you have to make a seat reservation, which is around 50 Swiss francs per person. Another way is to travel by regional train. The regional train takes the same route as the Glacier Express and uses the same carriages. When I was in Switzerland I had an Interrail pass, but I still chose to go by regional train because of the costs of the seat reservation. You can also buy a normal ticket for the regional train and take this route. The only downsides of traveling by regional train is that there are a lot of transfers and you can't order food like in the quote-unquote real Glacier Express. For me, these downsides didn't really matter because I never order food on a day train and I didn't mind the transfers because it is a long journey, so it's nice to sometimes stretch your legs. You also don't have to make the whole journey. The upsides are that you save money and that you can get out of the train at beautiful stations. For me, the upsides outweighed the downsides. Decide for yourself if you think these downsides are a deal breaker. If you do want to travel by regional train, you have to know the route. Now I will tell you which trains you have to take to make this journey by regional train. The route goes from Zermatt to St. Moritz. Personally, didn't take the full route. I stayed at a hotel in Disentis. So I took the trip from Zermatt to Disentis. If you want to know how I traveled through Switzerland by train, you can watch my video about the route I took. The link is in the description below. For the full route, you need to make a transfer in Brig, Andermatt, Disentis and Reichenau. So the route goes from Zermatt to Brig, Brig to Andermatt, Andermatt to Disentis, Disentis to Reichenau and then Reichenau to St. Moritz. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing Reichenau right. The route from Reichenau to St. Moritz is partly the same as the Bernina Express route. This may seem like a lot of transfers, but when you're actually making the trip, there are a lot of hours between. I also have an extra travel tip. While taking this route, you come across the Oberalppass. When you are traveling with the regional train, you can get out of the train at this station. At this station there are restaurants and a lighthouse. This lighthouse is the world's highest lighthouse. The lighthouse is close to where the Rhine starts and is part of a project to get more tourists to the canton of Graubünden. In summer you can hike or cycle to the source of the Rhine. There are a lot of hiking trails. You may be wondering why there is a lighthouse up in the mountains. This lighthouse is a copy of a lighthouse in the Netherlands. The original stood at the end of the Rhine. Now this original lighthouse is part of the Maritime Museum in Rotterdam in the Netherlands. As a Dutch person, I think this is a fun fact. Overall, this is a nice tourist attraction to visit. This is how you can travel on the Glacier Express in a cheaper way. I hope you find this information helpful. If you're interested in this type of content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any further questions, you can leave them in the comments below. Hopefully, you can use this information to your advantage. Up next, you can watch a video about the cheaper ways to travel on the Bernina Express. This video is on the left of the screen right now. If you are interested in more videos about Switzerland, you can click on the playlist on the right of the screen. Have a great trip!